The dunes change visibly. They are constantly moving, changing shape. It is the only section of this type of dune field in all of Texas. It's serene. A lot of people come here over and over for the peace and quiet that you get out here. You get away from the tracks and away from the people, and it almost feels like you're the only one that's ever been here. It's a little bit surreal to be out here in the middle of the dunes that are unlike anything anywhere else in Texas, or for most of the country for that matter. My name is Michael Smith. I'm a superintendent and park police officer for Monahans Sandhills State Park. We are in far west Texas, actually not very far from Midland, Odessa, and the corner of New Mexico in the Permian Basin. This sand literally is an immigrant from northern New Mexico and Colorado. The theory goes that it was ground very small and round under the last ice age and then settled in the Permian Basin. The wind can't blow it back out, or doesn't often blow it out, but it does keep swirling it around down in the bowl. There's plants and animals that exist here that don't exist anywhere in Texas. It is a place to be able to find dune sagebrush lizards. The sand itself is very different than any sand, both physically and geologically. We have about an 800-acre area on the park set aside specifically for equine use. There's 3 campsites and a day use area available. They should bring plenty of water and be careful of their horses, but we would encourage people to come and ride and explore this unique area. Tents, RVs, any camping of any sort is strongly encouraged. It's very quiet, very peaceful.
I'm fixing a slide.
The flip side of serene is duning or sledding. We rent and sell discs and toboggans to slide down the dunes on. Young kids love this park. And children of all ages, they love to play in the sand. It does not matter to them that there's no beach, that there's no water.
It's fun.
The snowboard was really hard to do.
Pretty exciting times with it.
But my favorite thing is the disc, or just rolling down.
The water surfing we cannot provide, but we have all the sand surfing one could ever want. Most folks don't even realize when they drive from the headquarters or the front of the park to the sand dunes that they come here to see. They're driving through a portion of one of the largest oak forests in the world. It's about 50,000 acres altogether and just a little wee bit shorter than most of them. At maturity, about 3 or 4 feet. The shin oak provides habitat for most of the animals that live here, provides a place for the smaller ones to hide, provides foods for both large and small. We have a lot of flowers here. Some of the same ones that you would see in the hill country, and then some that are unique to a drier climate. It is a great place to study tracks, to study animals. When the wind comes, it can wipe all the tracks away. And so the next day you can see what passed in the night, check out the tracks. Bugs leave a unique track, lizards, snakes. I also like the history of this place. It has been barrier and refuge since prehistoric man. After them, the Hamano Indians, and after them, the Apaches and Comanches would find refuge in these dunes, a seemingly impassable, unfriendly place that, because of the seeps and naturally occurring water features here, actually provided everything a person needed to live. If not for the railroad, there might not have ever been the town of Monahans. Monahans is named after John Monahan, who dug a well for the TMP Railroad, and it became Monahans Well in the town of Monahans. It became a water stop for steam engines. It was a rugged area far from any development back when the railroad came through. And then eventually, Bankhead Highway, Route 1, the first all-weather coast-to-coast highway came through here. And right next to Bankhead Highway, Interstate 20 was created. And so it's still an area that draws people from very, very far away. Where we're standing is 1.5 miles off the highway. So what most people come to see, you don't see from the highway. You have to get off the road and take some time. I feel like preserving this particular very, very unique ecosystem to Texas is extremely important. There is a lot to see here. I have been pleasantly surprised virtually every day since living here. Some of the most beautiful sunsets and sunrises I've ever seen have been right here. They just open up, the entire sky is full of color. It's stunningly beautiful. There's nothing in Texas that you can compare this to. You just got to come out and check it out yourself.